What's up, nerds? I'm the Renegade Cactus, but you can call me whatever you want. Sorry that I just jumped into this with this waving child. Who could that child be? None of us could know who that child... Whatever. It's just that I just ended the last episode with in the save screen and pressed the B button, and now we are straight into the story again. So, yeah. This way, this way! Let's hurry up and go! Really? I'm scared, let's go home. It's okay, let's go. I freaking love with anime stuff and all. It's like 3 of them have regular hair colors and then pink! Bright pink! Alright, come this way, faster, faster. Come this way, come this way. And that is by far one of my biggest gripes with this game. Chapter 12, Wandering. Damn, that sounds nice. We are in a digital world. This is the digital world, and it's beautiful. It reminds me very much of Final Fantasy X. Though Final Fantasy X had better graphics. Like, suddenly we are in the digital world. Forest-like. With different music. But it's basically just this small part here. And this is like one of 2, maybe 3 times that we'll actually get to be here. And that's pretty much it. Everything else is in the real world. And that's such a shame. Could you... Could you repeat that? I thought so. But how does that make you feel? Sure, yeah. I won't read this now. I absolutely will not read this. Can you guess why? Can we fight while this music is playing, please? That would be nice. This is how the world will end. As the number of eaters increases, the real world will be eroded away to nothing. Yes. Let's ask Yuko. We know it's Yuko. I'm Yuko, Yuko's brother. My body succumbed to Eden syndrome and still sleeps. I'm like you. No, I am different. My body is completely cyber. Anyway, thank you for saving my sister from erosion. I also tried to save her, but had you not been there, she would have been devoured. Your means of doing so had never occurred to me. Your connection jump was quite the surprise. And it was because you connected with the Eater that we were able to meet like this. That's right, I called out to you. You responded and came here, yes? You just woke up here? You don't remember what happened? That is tragic. That may be in part because I called you. To respond to someone's call. You have that power, do you not? Aren't you curious where here is? This is a special area found in a certain network. I hastily created it in order to meet with you. You subconsciously responded to my voice and accessed this network. Within you lies a fragment of me. It's a piece of my memories. That is how my voice reached you. I was so happy that I learned that you had it. But it might have caused other problems. The strange things you have experienced here, they are all the effects of my memory fragment. You must have had similar experiences. They were the results of my memories drawing you in. I too have a few large fragments that make me reflect a lot on my physical body. Sorry, I had to pause there for a second. My phone was just blowing up basically. This might have been troublesome for you. You're the ghost of the pale boy? I mean, I get it. Kinda. In all of those games and in like shows and all and animes and whatever, there's always the few questions that are incredibly obvious, but they have to be, or they don't have to be. They absolutely do not have to be asked, because they are always asked because there is the assumption that maybe not everyone will like get it. Not everyone will get everything. But in this case, like, is there any doubt in anyone's mind, even if a 10-year-old plays this game, is there any doubt that the guy who is just digital because his real body is out there, who's just digital, who's been missing for so long, and who looks exactly like the pale boy, except that the pale boy has white hair, is there any doubt that they are pretty much the same? Is there any doubt? Also, haven't they like talked about that before? Again, this is just to make sure that everyone gets it, but do we think that people are that stupid? Whatever. I don't know what form my fragments take, but I see a ghost. That must be very unsettling. I bet it frightened Yuko and Nokia. Someone's come for you. I'm surprised. How did they find us? She has a very deep, very strong connection with you. Thank you for answering me. I'm glad we met. Tell Yuko and Nokia and Arata I am okay. So, look for me. And you know what? This is another gripe I have with the story. Like, this game has such stupid characters, stupid dialogue, and from time to time, stupid storylines. And then the actual storyline that happens like, in the save screen I saw we've already played this for 24 hours. 24-hour playtime. And now the interesting story happens. Like, this whole story, this whole ending is pretty cool in my opinion. I mean, again, I say ending, but it's gonna be a while. But this whole last part, like, not even fourth, maybe eighth, whatever, of the story is really, really cool. It's well made. It has different locations. But 24 hours so far. We've been playing the same old with a little bit of story here and there. I get the whole, like, establishing stuff and then raising the stakes. But I don't know, I just have a feeling they could have just put that together way better. Whatever. Ooh, I got through. Where the heck have you been? I just talked to Hugo. Renegade, are you okay? Was there a problem of some sort? Hey, ask a question one at a time. We haven't... We haven't been to make contact for over a week. Able, probably. And considering the way we parted, naturally we were worried. Okay, I get it. Anyway, it's great to see Renegade still in one piece. We can handle the details when we meet up in person, is that okay? Okay then, let's meet up in Nakano. I bet Renegade wants to get back to the agency. See you later, Renegade. Seems I had everyone worried about me. Let's get back to the agency. Let's not check out what's happening around me. Let's go back to the agency. I mean, it's better to get the answers, but whatever. Ah, Renegade, welcome home. Thank goodness. Oh, I'm so glad you're okay. You're not injured? You're right? Where were you? What were you doing? Like I said, ask the questions one at a time. It's no use, Arata. You should have seen Yuko when Renegade disappeared. She was so worried. Don't get the wrong idea. You vanished before I could say a proper thanks. And I've slept badly all week, that's all. Yeah, I mean, one of her friends that just rescued her went missing for a week. The other ones could have been kind of worried as well. If you're going to disappear, let me say thanks first so we can end things properly. Isn't this hard to get? Act a bit beneath you? Anyway, thank you so much for what you did. Sure, friends and all. We weren't the only ones that were worried. Kyoko kept looking for you the whole time. But she went off the radar a little while ago. Would you tell Kyoko that you're safe and back with us? You should be able to reach her with your Digi-Eyes. Okay. Yo, Kyoko! Doing fine. You're not having any luck with yours either. Kyoko, just where did you get off to? The government is rushing to respond to the mysterious phenomenon that is still blanketing the greater Tokyo area. We asked specialists about the strange phenomenon, which makes it seem like victims have become lost in some kind of virtual world, and... Have you looked outside? The real world has been changing ever since. This is all they can talk about on the TV news. No, nothing experts have theory after theory. I mean, yeah. Digital shifts all over Tokyo. Of course they're gonna talk about that and not really know about it. A major digital shift has been occurring since the dimensional door opened. And it's showing no signs of resolving itself anytime soon. Also, don't forget about the Digimon. The big dragon with the gun or whatever that is. Digimon are wandering free around Tokyo. I'm not worried about the Digimon. It's the Eaters who are attacking people indiscriminately. Ah, if only I could have stopped them faster. We already said we weren't going there, Arata. How can you be so casual about this? Eaters are attacking people as we speak. That may be true, but... And then there's Kishibe. Crusadermon, right? She's still totally on the loose. Wow, she remembers the enemy's name, but not her own Digimon. Just saying. That's right, we still haven't picked up her trail. Hackers have abducted Rie Kishibe, the CEO of Kamishiro's. Or at least, that's what the idiots in the media are speculating. Doesn't matter what it is, hackers are responsible for all the bad things that are happening. Everyone's happy to paint them as the villains. It's no big surprise. Usually hackers are up to no good in their day-to-day activities, but this time the real harm came when the hackers failed. I thought we said... What about your disappearance? What happened? Tell us about it. Hugo. You can't explain? I get that that Renegade in this case doesn't understand all of it on his own. That's totally okay. But tell him exactly what happened. Is it really that weird to find a digital person inside of a digital part of cyberspace when that's pretty much all that Eden is? Digital person, digital people in cyberspace. You were just in a separate area that no one heard about, basically like Valhalla. I mean, we all went to a server that many of us didn't know existed beforehand, so that's not the problem. And then there's Hugo. You can tell Yuko about it. That's really not the problem. Yes, it will be a shock for her, but wouldn't it be a good thing? The only thing is like, yeah, how you got out. That's pretty much all that's left that you can't explain. But everything else, you connection jumped into a eater. Makes sense. You talked to Yuko's inner thoughts there because she was connected to the eater. Makes sense. There is nothing about that that's, oh, I can't explain, I can't talk about it, right? Am I crazy? Am I the crazy one here? Like, if a regular person were to tell him that, that would be strange. But the guy who literally connection jumps in front of them has no physical body right now, or at least his physical body is in the hospital, and does all sorts of weird things, like vanishing in front of your eyes. If that person tells you, I was there, talked to someone, and then came back due to some mysterious voice, is that really that hard to believe? Sure, it wasn't just a dream or anything? Okay, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry for my little rant. I thought with the you can't explain that Renegade didn't tell him anything. But no, it just can't explain how. I'm sorry. Still. Did you really meet my brother? He lies in Central Hospital, unconscious and in a coma after succumbing to Eden syndrome. And you think you talked to him? Was it like he was an avatar from Eden? He thanked you for helping me? My brother said that? My brother. I want to rescue him. I will find a cure for Eden syndrome. Hell yeah, we're gonna do that. It will save the countless people who suffer from Eden syndrome and save the Eden my father built. To that end, I must find that person and finish things once and for all. Let's find Rie Kishibe, I mean Crusader Mon. She must be involved in my father's death, and I'm betting she knows more about the Eaters too. I can forgive Kishibe. She used the existence of hackers to her own personal gain. Royal Knights are high-level Digimon, right? Gotta find a way to fend them off, and the Eaters too. I'm worried about the Digimon. They're probably panicking due to all the sudden changes. They don't know what's going on, and might lash out in fear. Left as things are, an actual war might break out between humans and Digimon. Omegamon says he wants to put a stop to that. And so the rebels are gonna help Omnimon. In other words, it's time to execute the super love Digimon strategy to the max! Seems we decided what we want. No, what we have to do. Yep, let's do it. Let's save the world. And I'm gone! Was that Renegade? Hey, Renegade? Are you okay? I guess so. Hey, you're half cyber body. There is a large-scale digital shift taking place. Might be affecting your body, too. Oh, detective! I should have figured you'd all be here. Kyoko isn't here. Can we help you with something? Well, I actually came to see. It's me, right? You figured that out quick. I thought you'd come for me sooner or later. It's about that hacking case, right? Yeah, before long, you, Arata Sanada, will be on the wanted list. What? Why is that gonna happen? The warrant came during the blackout. And then there was the disappearance of Kamishira's CEO. Wait, sure he was hacking, but he had just cause. And as for Miss Rie's disappearance... I know, but my superiors want Arata being brought in for questioning, as a person of interest. They've selected a scapegoat in the hopes of easing the public panic, right? That's how the big shots think. I'm sorry to say it, but you're right. I've heard the facts from Kyo-chan, though. I might not know as much as you kids, but I'm starting to get a handle on what's been going on throughout Tokyo lately. I will have a word with my boss, so Arata, your job is to stay here under police protection, okay? That sucks. True. Hey, run out on us and you'll be in it even deeper. You're still a minor, listen to me, I'm an adult. Hey, Arata, wouldn't it be better to do what the detective says for a change? Besides, the reason he was hacking in the first place was all part of the plan to rescue me. All of us are involved in these cases. We're all equally guilty. If you want to question Arata, then we should all share responsibility. Whoa, hey Yuko, this is getting a bit too messy. It's the truth. You shouldn't have to bear this all alone. Stop trying to be so tough. But then again, you were Yugo. You'll know what I'm about to say. I'm not trying to take a stand, waiting for someone to cover for me. What happens when the cops finger all of us? I think I know what he wants to say with that, but holy shit! You could have worded that better. There's some stuff I have to do, right? Let's pretend that outburst just now never happened, Detective Madayoshi. You probably would have anyway. If Yuka and the others are guilty, then so are you. You got information from Kyoko, right? What? What are you talking about? Sorry, I was thinking about whether Date was up to anything illicit again. Date, whatever. I was distracted and wasn't listening. Thanks. And I'm sorry, but I can't go along with your suggestions. Me, under the protection of a stodgy old adult like you? Yeah, that's not happening. You're not afraid to speak your mind, kid. Still, you're not in any position to be, though. To be tough, you know? That's not it. I don't think the police will understand my story. I guess I trust you, though. So, I'm a wanted national fugitive now. One more item off my bucket list. Excellent! But that means I won't be able to stay with you all anymore. Arata! Hang on there, Sanada. Don't do anything foolish. Now who's the fool? When have you ever heard of a hacker backing down because someone told them to stop? It's sure is handy being able to summon up Digimon at will. With this, I can get away, no problem. Oh yeah, that's right, Renegade. You really are too soft-hearted. Goddamn helicopter! I'd get that fixed if I were you. Alright then. It was pretty cool hanging out with you all. Ciao! And they're off. Sanada, wait! I mean, he could have just stayed with them and let the others do their stuff, but I guess this suits him more. Arata, why? What will we do? If Arata looks guilty, then the rest of us are free to move about as before. We need to hurry up and solve the case as soon as we can. Solve it, and we can prove Arata's innocence. That's what he's trying to accomplish for us here. Yeah, it makes sense. What? Really? If that's it, then he should just have said so. What a pain, and such a poser. Arata, you grandstanding buffoon. I like the word buffoon. It's such a stupid nice word. He certainly is grandstanding. It's like an affliction with him. But he's taken on a big risk. We won't let that be in vain. You're right. We have to do our jobs too. I'll look for Miss Rie. I'll be in touch if I find anything. I'll work on a super love Digimon strategy to the max, collecting info, friendship and love from the Digimon. Go ahead. Arata will remain on the wanted list, I bet. I wonder where Kyoko has gone off to. What should I do next? I guess I'll be doing whatever I can. I mean, yes. Save? Yes. Alright. It's 23 minutes, so we're gonna keep playing a little bit. Oh, it's just you? It's true then. The fishy sleuth woman really disappeared or something like that. I pressed without thinking. Don't look at me like that. You got a bad attitude. I'll arrest you. Hey, there's no use getting down over it. Just wait it out. That sleuth lady friend of yours will be back before you know it. Still, I didn't think you'd be the only one here. Oh, what am I gonna do? You have a case for the Kuremi detective agency? You're really annoying. But that's better than being depressed. Guess I've got no choice but to go with you. I need the help anyway. I'll say there were extenuating circumstances. Can I come out now? Yeah, come on out. Hooray! I'm Blobmon. Nice to meet you. Is this the one? The one who will hear me out? Blobmon is your client. It's a missing person. I mean, missing Digimon case? Chapter 13. Tokyo Digification. Wait a second. Did we just finish chapter 12 in half an hour? I mean, I could be totally wrong, but I'm pretty sure last episode when we saved, it started chapter 12, I mean. Was this whole story chapter 12 and now we're already in chapter 13? So I've lost my friend Togemon. Yeah, that thing. He's so small, and now he's lost. Please help me look for Togemon. I found Lopmon just wandering the streets. I couldn't just leave him out there. Then I thought about you guys. You're good with this sort of weird case, right? There are cases like this all over Tokyo now. It's pandemonium out there. Even us police officers aren't sure what to do. But then I came across this little fella. I can understand him. He's not violent, and he's so gosh darn cute. True, Lopmon and Terramon are cute. Hey, did you just laugh at me? Yeah, I'm gonna arrest you. Me. Sorry for breaking character like that. Anyway, it's not like me to just take it out on them because they're Digimon. He's harmless and in trouble, so I let him tag along with me. Excuse me, but there are lots of kinds of Digimon. Calm ones, wild ones. Never mind that. The same is true for humans after all. But let me touch your ears later. How'd they get so fluffy? I bet they're so soft. Oops. Anyway, I've gotta help out at Madayoshi's place. I'm leaving Lopmon with you. Keep an eye on him, got that? A client is a client, whether human or Digimon, no matter what. Still remember her words. Thank you. The rest is up to you. Make him cry and I'll never forgive you. Oh yeah, Madayoshi told me to tell you something. Your friend, Arata, I think his name was, a warrant has been issued for his arrest. Well, he's now on the national wanted list. Some top brass idiots think that Arata was the key figure behind all this weirdness. Don't get me wrong, Madayoshi went above and beyond to try to clear things up. But it was in one ear. It was in one ear and out the other. When Arata ran, he looked even more suspicious. Hey, don't worry, Madayoshi is on it. It'll all work out in the end. I was a brat sometimes too when I was a kid. Just look after that fella for me, okay? There was a reason behind what you did, right? Then don't fret. Madayoshi doesn't give up on people, just like that. See you later. Look after the little guy for me. Yeah, so this... the usual, she's a good person after all moment. I mean, I wouldn't mind her character if not every single... or every second sentence out of her mouth so far was, I'm gonna arrest you. Like, I get one-dimensional characters, but this is just the most one-dimensional ever. Your friend is lost too? We'll look together then. We'll find him, I'm sure. Okay, now that that's decided, let's go friend searching. Or let's go friend searching. Hey, I was able to come to the real world too. I know it's because bad stuff is happening, but it's so nice to be here with Kyoko and everyone. Oh yeah, with Kyoko and everyone, right? 10. Okay. Christoph, how many virus type Digimon are currently in the World Knights? Virus tile. Let's say 5, I have no idea. Maximum level Digimon and farm, including Koromon. Okay, do you have any siblings? Shut up. Command completed. HP capsule A. Sleuth right is here. Shut up. Hey, tell me about your friends. Hey, shut up. Gotta take a break for now. For me, quick ice cream break does the trick. Yeah, I know, I don't care. Okay. Whatever. Yeah, let's go to the digital lab for a second. Get HP capsule. Yeah, it wasn't bad, but you know what? Let's investigate again. See if we can find some... quests. Side quests and all. Let's see. Digivolve. Oh yeah, we didn't fight anything. Oh yeah, we did, but we didn't get any XP from the Eaters. Sucks, kinda. Koromon. Oh, come on. Let's go with Gilmon then. I like Gilmon. And Tsunamon can Digivolve to Gabumon. Or either Psychmon or Gabumon Black. I'm guessing Psychmon. Let's go with Gabumon. Because why not? And then we're gonna just leave him here. Ha! Yeah. Let's save for now. I think that should be it for now. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'm the Renegade Cactus and I gotta run. Bye bye.